Man, y'all know the demo. We got Lucrative in the building. Throw some green hearts in the chat. It's another day, another dollar, man. We about to get to it. Hope y'all took the trades that was out yesterday. Some of them hit.
Is anyone in US 30 with me?
No, I'm not in the 30.
Bro, it dropped.
You in it for a sale?
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, I caught the wick.
I'm in there, J-Man.
That's bet. Okay, so I drew up a fib and I'm trying to see like what is it going to. So it broke my like 50 level and it's kind of at this like 38.2 level. Like you have it going further down. I mean, I don't really do the fib, but I'm trying to practice and I think I have the wrong like levels on it.
That's what's up. I like how you just got right to it. She ain't playing no games today, Jay Million.
I mean, like, it's a good day.
You feel me? It's a good day. It's a good week, actually.
Who you telling? It's about to be a good month because it's week after week after week.
Hey, let's go. That's good. That's great.
I'm about to
this is gonna drop.
Salary.
This is dropping like big time.
Let's go.
Okay, so what's that? 27, 250. You think you can go past that?
I'm thinking it'll come down to at least about this general area right here.
What is that? 20? Is that 26? 26, 800?
Yep.
Okay.
So
but that's on the daily.
Yeah, but like that's just the move, like I see. So you know what I'm saying? If you hold it then, because that right there, that's 10,000 pips.
Yeah. So I caught the wick like above your area, like the wick today, like right before it closed. I caught the wick, so I'm like nice and profit.
Sniper Millie, you got Jay Sniper.
At first, I was like, man, I don't know, but it hit the top of that green line, and I was like, bop bop.
Yeah, man.
Bye bye.
Let me see. We got it. Okay, no prayers in the chat yet, so we just keep looking at stuff from last night.
If you can look at gold when you get a chance.
I say gold, same thing.
Yeah, I know you said it's gonna drop. It dropped a little bit, but I got a good entry. I'm holding.
I was about to say it's dropped, yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty nice drop right there. Let's see, that's a nice move. But yeah, I think like ultimately, like I said, I'm still saying it. You know what I'm saying? I think gold coming down to this green line at least.
What about USD CHF?
Suicide? This kid, suicide must feel like a big city cop. Mostly those strangers. He was my friend.
Okay, the yellow line and the purple line both have like activity on their lines, but the purple line has the most activity. So I'm thinking USD CHF potentially could come to it could go up to that purple line and drop. It like I said, it's Fibonacci saying it could possibly drop at the yellow line, but I'm thinking it's gonna drop at the purple line. The purple line looks like a stronger area. I say that looks like a stronger area to me on the purple line. No. Okay. Yeah. Watch the purple line. Watch both lines with the purple lines on. I think it's gonna drop out. USDC, yeah. Yeah, watch both lines, but I like the purple line to actually cause a reversal. It looks like it was more activity on that line. Oh, no pairs. Let's see. Anything I want to look at all?
You can do AUD, USD. I'm in it for the sell.
Mm-hmm. So kind of stuff right at the oh wait. Yeah. It bounced off Fibonacci level multiple times. Yeah, look, it starts here. Look, there's the top. Look, bounced up to 78.6, right? Went all the way up to the negative 61.8, right? And then look, came back down all the way again to the 50% line this time. Yeah, this time it came down to the 50% line. Look, came back to the negative 27. Okay, but let's see.
So where is it going now? Where do you think it's going now? I'm in the sell. I'm up like 50 pips.
Tell your mother she's got to get you out of that hellhole. Around here in the city. People more real here, you know. See you. You think I want to see? I know you do. So that's your mother talking. You're here. So one kid goes missing.
Okay.
It's a real fine parent right there. Look, all I'm saying is maybe I'm not the asshole, right?
It's probably not. What's the level they saying that it's gonna drop to on what that is AUDUSD? Kind of they said Manny Kenyatta has called it out earlier. What's his TP if you have that trade?
I mean, I didn't take it off of Manny. It was on Lindor on his setup. He was like, look for the drop, and then I saw the setup and I just took it. So the first TP I got out 40 pips, and then now I just have this one running because I kind of can't tell where it's going. Because I wasn't on Manny. But it looks like it's still kind of bullish, right? Like a trend.
That's kind of what I was thinking. That's kind of because, let me see, because I guess like I see what he's saying, because this little formation right here kind of does make you think a drop is coming. This little move, this move right here, that little move right there is interesting because that kind of does look like a drop is coming. That little move right there, that's definitely something to keep an eye out. Because
Yeah, 'cause
if not, go ahead.
didn't USD gain strength today or
USD.
yesterday? A
Yeah,
little, not a lot.
that's a pretty big candle right there.
Yeah. Or was
Yeah.
that the daily? Hold on, my bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
that's
is
the
daily.
daily.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
so
daily. What was I looking at? AD, USD. Okay,
yeah.
so okay, but still, let me see something like this. Hold on.
So there's this special second thing.
Okay, so good activity. That's not. Is that it? Okay. Damn. Okay. If this drops right now, if this is indeed, oh yeah, this is dropping. Okay, so let me tell you what it's at right now. Yeah, this looks like it's gonna make a drop. I don't think it's gonna. It's gonna be like a good drop, but it's not gonna just be like a never-ending drop. Well, shit. All right. If this is,
Did you say
yeah,
never ending?
I say it's not gonna be like a never-ending drop. Is what I'm saying.
Oh,
Like
okay,
it's not
okay.
gonna be something. It's not gonna be the type of drop that like drops for 3 years and all like that. Like it's not gonna be a drop that's equivalent to this type of buy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, okay.
Yeah, like that's what I mean. Because this is like let me see. Yeah, this is like 6 months. Like if this buy all the way to now. Yeah, so it ain't gonna be nothing like that. But at least not yet. But yeah, that level looks good. This negative 27 level. That level look good for the sell. Like I said, it looks like
Negative
it should drop.
27s.
Yeah, but I said, but
Like,
definitely with the Fibonacci, I always definitely watch this right here, this 0% level, because sometimes it'll just stop right there. Well, like it'll do that like quite often actually. So like just like definitely watch out for that. But I think he should be good though, because it looks like it's making this move down a little bit. Just because, like I said, this little formation that is already created, that does look like a drop. Like a decent little drop. So you should be good on that. But then when it drops and it comes back up, I really can't wait till it gets to that red line. Because when it gets to that red line, I look for it to make a drop, and I look for that drop to be equivalent to this rise. I look for it to hit that line and then boom, like drop down like far.
Also, after it touched the red line, you expect it to go up. You want it to touch the top line before it hit the depths.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while before it hit that line though. I'm just talking about something I see for later on. Like it's gonna be probably like weeks before he does this. Like,
Yeah, I see it, but that's something to keep on your to look list. You feel me?
yeah, like I said, it's gonna be like you know what I'm saying?
Hey, this is pretty much like a basic question, but I just want to make sure. So if I'm going in on a trade or MetaTrader 4 and my spread is 50 or 100, when I put my entry point, am I down 50 to 100 pips? Is that what that means? I know the broker takes what it takes, but am I automatically behind 50 points or pips?
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Literally, I never worry about the spread.
Okay, got you.
Like I literally don't even look at it. Just being honest. And I know like some people definitely like speak about it, but just me personally, I literally never worry about it.
Okay, is that what that means though? Or
well, since the fact that I don't worry about it, I honestly couldn't tell you.
Okay,
Like,
gotcha.
because this type of thing, a spread will never keep me from getting in the trades ever. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
me looking at the spread, that would never, ever, ever stop me from getting in the trade. And that's never going to make me second think getting in the trade. Because at the end of the day, when I'm looking at the market, you know what I'm saying? I'm expecting to get big money all the time. Like, if I was only looking for, 10 pips, then, okay, that'd be something probably just to, consider. But I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, man. Any other pairs I want to look at?
Anyone still holding GCAD? I am.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, of course.
But it did retrace, like I said. I was like, it's gonna retrace, but I got the retracement. Like I tried to take it too early
Good plan.
because I thought you see this like green level or that engulfing red candle right there. So, but if you go down to like the hourly, I think it kind of like staggered a little earlier. So I tried to take the retracement, but didn't turn out like I wanted. But I mean, it's still doing good. So hopefully it goes up to your trend line.
This is gonna retrace a little bit because this is making a similar formation like how we just looked at on what was the last time we just looked at AUD?
I think so.
Yeah, so this looks like it's making that same type of low formation, right? So this is gonna drop a little bit, maybe probably stop like around like here, something like around there or something like that. But even when it gets there, it's still gonna, continue
That's
moving
still
up.
like a good 100 pips above our entry.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, still way, way, way in profit. Like, so whenever it retraces, I'm just honestly gonna pop another entry and still hold my same position on PCAT.
AN dropped today, I think too. Because
Let's see.
what
I
we
think
holding it for a buy?
Yeah, I was holding it. Yeah, I think it did get me. Yep, got me.
It got me out.
Actually, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I'm good. Yeah, I'm still in.
You're still in? It got me out in profit, but
Nah, I didn't. I never moved my stop loss in profit. I rarely do that.
oh, okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I hardly ever do that.
Yeah.
Just because like isn't a lot of times where it'll just retrace on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just lose it. But yeah,
Well,
like
since we marked it up on the hourly, and it had already went like 100 pips, so I figured putting in an entry won't hurt, and then it just went back to it.
See, and then it went below where I thought it was gonna go. I thought it was gonna stop right here, right,
Yeah.
and then continue up. It went below there. But what was I gonna say? See, but it's bouncing off the fifth level again. So I'm thinking that looks like it's on the way up now.
It's still a good buy entry.
Mm-hmm. And we actually been in this for now, like 2 weeks?
Well, I was in it for 2 weeks.
Oh yeah,
Something like that. Yeah, because I barely made it out the trade because of the fees from the broker.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, it was still a good trade.
Oh yeah, naturally, it's still good, man.
I think when we do these big swings, I'm gonna have to put like a bigger lot and just start taking partials like every 100 pips.
Did y'all? I had to ran away for a minute. Did y'all talk about where we in GCAT?
Yeah, we talked about it. We
Okay,
still holding.
GCAT, it's just like I say, yes, it's still holding. Like I said, I don't see it dropping far. Like I'm thinking this looks like a good level for it to retrace right here, like this area. You know what I'm saying? So whenever it drops, like I don't think it's gonna drop far. I don't. Like it's like even if it dropped right here, we got in. Like way like when it was in this area.
Exactly.
So we're good.
I'm holding. I bopped a couple more entries that might affect me on the drop. I might want to take profit. I'm up like 60 pips on a couple.
On your buy limits.
Yeah, it went in the red in a minute. It went in the red for about $30, and then I bopped another entry and I rolled it back up. Now it's all in the blue. So that's a blessing. I just was wondering how long I should hold those.
Yeah, Diamond. Which thought? SPX on the way down. I said, watch for the reversal in this area. You know, make sure there's a reverse on you already. You know, if you're not already in there. But if you're not already in there, I don't know. If you're not already in a sell on this, you probably won't have to wait. Wow. Maybe I have to wait until I get right here.
Yeah, I don't want to go back up there now.
Yeah,
Just keep falling.
No, but even then, though, like if you get it back up there, it'll be a minute, like because and if it gets right there, say for instance, if it drops down, right? As you can see, it's making lower highs, right? Let's see how it drops down. Look, bounce out this top level, right? Drop down again, bounce out the middle level, right? Drop down again, bounce out the middle level again, right? So eventually, it's gonna bounce off this bottom level, right? So I'm thinking this next time it's probably gonna drop off the bottom level because then that'll be another like lower high. You know what I mean? Yeah. So watch it around here. Make sure it doesn't drop. To make sure it doesn't reverse, right? And if it does, if it reverses in this area, I would think it's gonna stop at this red line, in the bottom red line. Let's go look at that on SPX. But all in all, I believe the move. You might have missed it if you're not already in the sell on that. All in all. UK 100. Okay. Disclaimer: this is a pair I've never looked at before, but I'm gonna look at it the way I look at everything else. So yeah, so like I say, I'm gonna give you this, but remember, I've never traded this before. Like, I don't have any experience with this. This looks weird. Oh, I don't like this. Yeah, it looks like it's in a good area right now. It look like it might be on the way down right now for UK 100. That's what I'm saying. Might probably getting ready to get a decent little drop right now. Yep. Yeah, so this looks like it might be dropping now. UK 100. AUD4. I'm liking this green line. Yep. I'm liking this green line a lot, actually. Yeah, my zone to look for the reversal at for on 80 JPY is on is approaching at 76.213, but just beware. Sometimes it'll stop right below, or it'll stop short, like just short of these zones sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So just keep an eye on it, because I'm thinking this is just on a small retracement, right now, and then it's on the way up. All right, so it might literally stop right where it's at, and then just shoot up. Right? Or it might touch the zone and shoot up. That's what I'm thinking. I'd like to see it touch the zone, but it might not. Because remember, like I said, sometimes what it'll do, it'll just literally just stop just short of the zone. But ultimately, I'm looking for the buy. All right? I don't think, even if it doesn't reverse immediately, I don't think it's going too far. Like, I honestly don't think it'll go below here, to be quite honest. And if it does, you probably need to wait a little bit for the buy. It's 10:28. Any other pairs right quick before we wrap it up? Any questions? All right, I guess not. Y'all follow me on Instagram. I say, if y'all got any questions, I say, go ahead, let me know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Guys, I hope y'all were taking notes and paying close attention, because literally we do this every night, dropping the gems on the charts with my man Lucrative Lala. Bro, we really do appreciate it. You don't understand how much money we've been making because of you, bro.
Real yeah, talk. Man. It's all love, man. Okay, you're on NCD, I got you. Oh, and you're on USD. Okay, I'll look at it real quick. I'm seeing the speaker here yet?
I think so.
Okay,
I think he might be. Meanwhile, everybody drop in your chats. Tell everybody to hop on this call because we about to get it going.
Let's go. We're going to start on time today, because if y'all been tapped in, then you know we have Midnight Madness today. But we definitely have to get this value. So have your notes, pens, paper out, because you know the sauce is about to be dropped and you don't want to miss it. Okay?
We do have a very, very special guest waiting on the line, somebody who is very close to being a six-figure earner. So go ahead, make sure all of your team, everybody is tapped in with this call, because we're about to go ahead and jump in it. Let's go.
Let's go. I'm ready. I'm so excited, family. How y'all doing? Are my co-hosts with me?
Yeah, we in this thing.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Oh, you thought I was slacking?
Hey, I was like, where you at?
I am in the building. I'm just getting myself together over here.
Hey,
it's been a beautiful day.
Let's go. It's been an amazing day.
Amazing. We have the young sensation. The young sensation in the building.
Hey, okay. The moment y'all been waiting for.
Let's be honest.
Mr. Savior, are you in the building? You with us?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm tapped in.
Man, what's going down, family?
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Can y'all see me now? Can y'all see me clearly?
Yeah, we can see you now.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
cool.
We can definitely see you.
First, we're gonna kick this off with. Go ahead, Sadie. Throw your Instagram in the chat. My co-host, throw your Instagrams in the chat. So if anybody want to just keep up with what we
I
got.
put mine on the screen. Follow me. I'm gonna just point down.
Right. Real talk.
That's 2 underscores in the beginning, 1 underscore at the end.
You're so funny.
Hey, mine is actually down there too, but she made it sound so cool. I'm gonna still type it though.
Yeah. Wait. There you go. Right there.
You're so funny.
Right there. Man, we got young sensation in the building, man. If y'all didn't know, you know now, man. This young fella has been nothing but a blessing to everybody he's come across. He's brought nothing but value to everybody he's come across, his team. I've seen it firsthand. I've seen this guy just doing his thing, man. He's a natural when it comes to spreading this opportunity, man. Shout out to Savior, man. Shout out to you. The perfect name for the individual on the call. You know, it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. We appreciate you, brother. Definitely want to let you know that. We appreciate everything you do for the opportunity. And your calls be lit, bro. You know,
all the time.
Good energy. You feel me?
Yeah, thank you.
Shout out to you.
I appreciate it.
We're so excited to have you on our show. And so let's kick it off. Let's start it how we always do. We want to know where you're from and how you got started in this opportunity.
Okay, cool. Yeah, my name is Xavier Smith. I'm from Houston, Texas, and I'm actually laughing because my friends are recording me right now, so it's just kind of funny. But my name is Xavier Smith. I'm from Houston, Texas, born and raised, and I've actually been investing with Trade House, leveraging the I'm a Mastery Academy platform for about 13 months now, and it's been incredible. Really, how I got started investing was honestly like most people, I believe. Prior to me actually even investing, I've never even heard the word Forex. You know, the first time I even heard that word was last summer in 2019. You know, so I graduated high school in 2018. I was a regular student. I went to Texas State University for electrical engineering, you know, regular college student, you know, not a D1 athlete, not an Ivy League genius, a regular college student, you know. And then, you know, like most college students, you know, had to actually start making money, you know. Over the summertime, we got to work. We're trying to make more money, you know, bring income in, you know, to just cover our expenses or even just have money in our pockets for the upcoming semesters, you know. And so I, like most college students, I started working, you know. And at the age of 19, you know, one thing I realized now is that I was definitely in the cycle that I did not see myself leaving. When I first started I was working 3 jobs, you know, growing up. My mom took care of me and my siblings, you know, she's working multiple jobs, you know. And so when I grew up, I thought that was normal just because that was my environment, you know. So I came out and I started working 3 jobs, you know, working at my church in Windsor Village, you know, in Harlem, Clark, Houston, Texas. I started working at the YMCA of West Orm. And then I even started working security at NRG, you know, for like the arena where the Texans play football. And I was just working those 3 jobs, you know, for literally 3 months. And man, it was crazy because I honestly hated it. I feel like a lot of my time and energy, my efforts went into these jobs. You know, these big organizations, you know, I'm not saying it's anything against the corporations, but I didn't like the work I was doing. You know, I feel like it wasn't really any substance. There wasn't really any value that I was gaining. I was bored. I wasn't engaged. I wasn't challenged. And I wanted to make more money, in all honesty. I feel like I was a hard worker. You know, I added value to the teams. I feel like I was, you know, respectable, responsible, and I did my work, you know, but I wasn't making the amount of money. You know, working 3 jobs, I wasn't even making $1,000 a week. So I was really unsatisfied with my results, you know, and that's when I actually was thinking about something new. You know, I was just, like I said, a year ago, just working those jobs, looking for something new. And then that's when I walked into a conversation with my friend, Knowledge Smith. You know, quick story about Knowledge. I've been on Knowledge since like middle school, actually. We have a group of guy friends that we've known since middle school, and we just knew each other through high school. You know, go to support each other at games, you know, football games, basketball games, even seeing each other, you know, hanging out. So it was a guy group. Me and Knowledge weren't as close as we are now, but we did know each other, you know, just from a collective group of people. So he was someone that I saw on Snapchat and Instagram, you know, investing in Forex. And I reached out to him, you know, someone a familiar face, someone I've known, you know, I've hung out with. I said, yo, what are you doing? And he told me Forex. And the rest is history. Literally, after we just had that quick conversation about, you know, what he was doing, it was nothing even too serious. Then the next week after that conversation with Knowledge, I went to a physical event with Knowledge. That was something I thought was very cool, partly because how that event came. Literally June 23rd of 2019 was the day I started investing in Forex, and that was the very first Forex event that I went to actually. Quick, I know this may be off topic, but a quick.
Are you good?
How I went to this event was honestly crazy because the night before, I was actually at my older cousin's crib, you know, just chilling with him and his friends, and someone came up to me and asked me, "Have I ever heard of Forex?" Now at that time, I did know one person. He showed me some things, but I was like, "Nah, bro, I don't really just know too much about it. I've never thought about it doing it. I'm working 3 jobs right now." And, you know, it's crazy. The thing I didn't want to do, I was using it as an excuse not to do it. That's crazy. Right. But I was working, you know what I'm saying? And I was like looking, you know, and he told me like, yeah, man, I actually have a very successful friend who's been investing in Forex, you know, who's been able to actually create 6 figures from this opportunity. His name was Bryce Thompson. And I said, you know, that's cool. You know, who is he? He's from Houston. He said, your cousin knows him. He played him in basketball when he was in high school. So, you know, I went to go ask my cousin, you know, Joshua. I said, hey, do you know someone named Bryce Thompson that does Forex? And he said, yeah. He's like, yeah, man, Bryce, he been doing it for about a year now, 2 years now. He just bought a $40,000 bus down Rollie. You know,
What was his rank at the time, family?
I believe when I joined, he was a chairman 50. Chairman 50. So a year ago. And the crazy part about that is chairman 50 is when you have 2,500 people in your business. So to see him go from chairman 50 to chairman 250, he went from 2,500 to over 80,000 people in 1 year. That don't even make sense. That don't even make sense.
And when you kind of put the numbers like that,
right?
Yeah, that's extreme. Bro.
That's
it
insane.
Sound so wild, like from 2,500 to over or 80,000 plus, and it's like it gotta work. Nobody's just gonna be joining. Like you have to see results. You have to be profitable. People have to actually see, you know, success in this, and that's what's happening. It's a beautiful business.
Right, 100%. You know, and I agree, and you know that's partly why I love it because of the leaders. You know, they're so humble. You know, and that's just like I said, and then that event was like I said history because I went to that event with Knowledge the very next day, and you know I looked at the flyer and it said Bryce and Brandon Thompson, and I was like, hold up, someone just like I woke up and I seen it, and I was like, someone just told me this name.
The universe was working for you, huh?
Right, exactly. That's
Stuff
not
is
really
just falling into place.
Yes. So that really got me into it. So I went to the event. So like I said, Knowledge introduced me, brought me to the event. Brandon and Bryce delivered the information. You know, what's Forex, products, compensation, clothes, and I signed up on a spot, and then the rest is history. I'm here now. Grateful to be here in all honesty, and I just look to see more growth in everybody and everyone. To me, honestly, this is a life-changing opportunity. I'm 20 years old, and I've never.
Hold on, one button.
Let's go.
20 years old people.
Let's go.
Man, that's incredible.
That's young over there, boy.
Man, and this is something I'm truly grateful for because, like I said, I was like, man, I'm 20 years old. And I'm looking at all my peers, you know, friends, you know, family members, you know, just people in general, you know, even when I go to the grocery store, I'm looking at the people around my age and I'm like, it's not bad that they're working them jobs, but it's like, to me, I'm like, y'all know y'all deserve more, right?
You just know what you have.
Right.
You know, you have all this power right here that you can just dump on
Right.
anybody. Like, you know, it's crazy.
You feel obligated.
Exactly. And that's why I like the information, because I honestly love talking to people about something they don't know about. Like, you gonna tell me no, but yo no is not really a no, because I'll be like, you don't even know what I'm
You
doing.
don't even.
You don't even know.
You don't even know what I'm about to tell you. And it's just truly great. But again, I'm honestly honored to be invited to this call with you guys. Thank you guys for choosing me. It truly made me feel a little special, in all honesty.
Knock it
So
off,
I really
Say.
do
Come
want to say
on,
thank
man.
you for
Stop
coming,
it,
guys. Thank
Come
you.
on, man. He pouring it on. I hear you, man. I hear you.
No, I truly do appreciate it, man. I feel, man,
Man,
I
we
really feel
appreciate
good.
you, man. We
Man,
appreciate
yeah,
you.
you're doing your
Facts.
thing out
We're
here.
grateful to have you on this call with us to share your knowledge. At 20, y'all, are you kidding me?
Sheesh.
It's wild. Like, your mindset is beyond your age. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it don't happen like that often, but in this business, you see it like it's normal. This is normal.
Thanks.
Right.
For you to be on
Right.
such an elevated level and your frequency, like, is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
No, definitely.
And you about to be up 6 figures. What?
Chairman 10 loading. Let's
What?
get it.
Chairman 10 loading, y'all. It's happening.
Mm.
That's crazy.
So
It's beautiful.
bless us with some building gems, right? You got some P1000s and a P600 on the line. You know what I'm saying? We need some building gems. Everybody, we trying to load the bases, but we want to hear from you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know, Royal Circle, they got a lot going on, and we just want to know the sauce.
And in all honesty, I can say the one reason why I can say why Royal Circle has been thriving the way it has been is yes, because of the leaders, but the main reason I would say is not the leaders, but because of the standard that the leaders do hold. 100%. You know, in all honesty. One thing I can say that really helps us is, one, we're young. Two, because we like to. It's so many different emotions, so many different mindsets, so many different purposes, and so many different perspectives. And so, of course, it's not going to be easy to maintain. How can we be beneficial to everyone? Of course, you can't please everyone. But I can honestly say, for building, one thing that's really important, the first foundation I can say, in all honesty, is just belief. And believing in what you have access to. I like to always tell people there are 4 reasons why people don't make money, don't join the business, don't go to the next level, or don't even win. And they don't believe, or they don't believe. Because in all honesty, that's the first part. Do you even believe you can take profit before you enter a trade? Do you believe that the information that you were learning through those videos, through those go live sessions, through those team trainings, do you believe that is valuable to your trading? And that's the first thing I realized is the belief system, and really asking them, what do you believe? And ask them, and not even a religion question, but do you believe in yourself? Do you believe what you can do? And then that's just the first thing I would say, belief. Like, they have to be able to believe in not just themselves, but you as their mentors. Do they believe that you're growing too? Do they see the growth as well? Because in order for them to, in all honesty, and in this business, like when you're a P150, P600, P1000, P2, P5, mentor, part of the time you feel like you believe in the people on your team more than they believe in themselves. And and that's okay, but you have to help people understand why they should believe in themselves more than you should, because at the end of the day, I can want so much more for you, but I couldn't really give you what you want. One, because I haven't been through what you've been through. Two, I don't know your true perspective. And so that's one thing I would say is really belief. The second thing is just, their why. I always ask people 100% outside of their belief system, what is your why? What gets you out of bed? Why did you join Forex? And I really like to hear, I like to ask them, what are some goals of yours? What are some business plans of yours? Whatever the case may be. Because I really learned that you can't just give people Forex, because of course, it could be a solution to everyone's problem, but one thing is you can't solve the problem if there isn't one, right? If you don't even know the problem. you know, and that's where it comes to really just listening and really just giving this information to the people that truly want it. You know, you'll find out that when coming into this business, right, you're gonna have people that want to learn, but that don't have the mindset too, and that's okay. But you can develop that mindset. It's just all about having that relationship, that connection. You know, that want to grow. You know, because you could be a part of the success and not be the success. You know, you could, just because everybody else making money, smash and take profit, everybody else learning, everybody else ranking up, don't mean that you're gonna be the next person to hit take profit. Don't mean that you're gonna be the next person to rank up. And that's what I realize it's really just the value of the work ethic that you have. You know, in all honesty, a lot of people like to look for the secret. Like, in all honesty, I can give you the secret, right? There is no secret. There's no secret sauce. There's no special way to promote a call. There's no special way to promote an event. There's no special way to put your face in the camera. There's not even a special way to teach the harmonic scale of training. The thing is, do you have the consistency and work ethic? And then outside of that consistency and work ethic, right, how does your organization feel? Right, a lot of people don't pay attention to the feeling of like your organization. You really have to pay attention to the feeling, how people feel, because of course you can make people money, but what's more than that, right? What should it be? It should be more than that. It should mean more than that. Outside of just, man, this is something that makes me money, but can't they grow around you? You know, I have like a book barrel in my crib. Like when you walk into my house, like this is like for everyone. Like when you walk into my house, you going to read something. Like I don't care what it is. It may not be nothing catered for it. Like it's gonna be something that you have. You know, like I like to take my team with me on like team runs, team workouts, just really getting them uncomfortable. You know, have open discussions. You know, what are our strengths, what are our weaknesses. You know, have them around you at all times. Because you can have a great organization, but how are they feeling? Do people feel like they're a part of something? Are people excited to be in your group messages and group chats? Do people want to even be a part of what you're building, what you're becoming? And that's what I can say really just pushed me to the belief. Just because I went through my journey, you know, of having people join my business. You know, I smashed P2000 in 3 months, you know, from 0 to 75 individuals. But a lot of people don't know I deranked like a day after that, literally. Like I was P2000 for like 48 hours and then pulled back to P1000, and I stayed at P1000 for like 9 months, right? But what I realized was it wasn't my team, it wasn't Forex, it wasn't my team, it wasn't the resources, the products, it wasn't the signals, it was me. It was things that I wasn't doing. I wasn't on the phone with my team. I wasn't making sure my team was making money. I wasn't in communication learning about the people that's doing my business. I was just coming to my business and seeing people in my back office being at it every single day. Not really caring about people, not teaching people anything, not really growing. And then I realized it was all of myself, because I could have done the things that my mentors been telling me to do, but I was just thinking, oh, it was a fairy tale land. But it got real fast, you know. And then, like I said, through that journey, like I said, ranked to P1 for about 9 months. That's when I had the most work. That's when I was doing the most trainings. I was like literally just running through it, like everything, like on training, on calls, doing team buildings, like adding, giving to people, like not sleeping, doing Gold Cup after dark sessions, Sensei after dark sessions, you know, like adding value, you know, like traveling, doing events. You know, I did so many events. Like when I first started traveling, like to college tours, like we did like a college tour, like when we first got started. I would say out of like 10 colleges, only 2 of those colleges benefited me. Every other college we went to was to benefit someone else's team. I didn't even get one sign up. I didn't even get one person. It was no prospects, no team. I was just running like, let me just add value. And that's what made me stronger, in all honesty, because I was willing to do the work. I was willing to do events. I was willing to, you know, sit in the back seat, in all honesty. And that got me to P2 again. Then I smashed P5. One thing I can say about P5 is 100% without a doubt, you have to focus on your rates. If you want to go P5000, don't ever compare your chapter 1 to somebody else chapter 10. Because literally, when it comes to growing your business, right, P5, you got to make sure that you're doing the things that you need to do. Right, I have literally, like at the time, like 7 personals, and I had right? 7 P1000s. Right, I had 7 personals at the time I smashed P5000, and so I just had duplication because I had leaders with me. And it's crazy because I didn't realize this until I was talking to. I'm actually with someone on my team right now named Marquise. He's a Platinum 600, loading up on P1000, and he's with me right now. He just told me this, and he's like, "Say, bro, you had 5 personals and you went P5000." And I never even thought about it like that. He was like, "Bro, that's duplication." I was like, "Huh." I guess that really is, because I definitely didn't have all that personal. I definitely didn't have the personals, and I didn't realize it, but it was like the little things I was doing, I was just holding my team accountable. Like when it was like morning commitment, I would call them all an hour before the call, waking them up, like calling them. I don't do the text messages with my team. You're gonna get a FaceTime call or a phone call because you're gonna get uncomfortable when you're around me, because uncomfortable is where the growth happens. So I would call them an hour before. Hey, how's your day going? Boom. Glad you had a great night's sleep. Let's get ready to start the day off. Get ready, wash your face. But don't forget to call your team, wake your team up for morning commitment. And doing things like that. I would call them on every training. When they're not on trainings, I'm sending them screenshots, tagging them in the chats. You not on this call. You not on this call. You not on this call. Where you at? And I was just holding them accountable, and it's just it just trickled down, because then it just started getting consistent to where it was certain things I didn't have to say or do no more. It just naturally started falling in order. But it was just accountability, and I got this from Noelle Trimble. When she came to Houston, did that event with Imani and Knowledge. She said, you want to check in, but check them. Right. So one thing I like to always do is track progress. Every single day I get onto the phone with them. How many phone calls have you made today? How many trainings have you been plugged into today? How many people did you put onto the prospect call? What work did you get done for your business? Right. I tell people all the time, I don't really care, your age. I don't care your gender. I don't care your background. Right. You have 2 options. Right. We did not tell you this when you joined our business, but you have 2 options. Right, you only have 2 options, right? Your 2 options are to either go Chairman 750 or to become a master trader. So, I'm sorry, but you have 2 options. You're going to either make this money in the market, or you're going to make this money residually. But first things first, you're going to make this money. So however we're going to make this money, we need to go all into it. Like I said, you have 2 options, Chairman 750 or master trader. You shouldn't want to get this and go work for no.
Hey, I gotta cut
I
you off.
need a buzzer, bro. I need the buzzer. What? Bro, we didn't have to ask no questions, dog.
I was just about to say that. He's just running it. I'm sitting back at this point.
Bro, I'm sitting back take it away, bro. Take it away.
We gotta cut him off and ask another question. That boy
Are you kidding me? I don't have another question. I don't have it. I just want you to keep going.
Super gas.
Hey, man,
he said you got 2
appreciate
options.
you for giving me notes to take.
2 options, y'all. You either gonna be a master trader and be a signal caller and make this money, or you gonna go see 750.
Right.
There is no other option.
Right.
Be successful or be
get
successful.
This money or
Stop
get
it.
this money.
Right.
Or you're in the wrong business.
That's what I'm talking about.
First thing I need you to do is believe in yourself. Okay? Believing that you can is more profitable than believing that you can't. You understand me? So definitely. Shoot. Yeah. What else? Do we got any more questions? Because the boy, I just wanted to say, go ahead, keep talking, young
I swear.
You feel me? Hey man, you about the oldest, youngest person I know, I think. Even when I seen you that one time in Los Angeles, I had the privilege of meeting this young man. And his energy was just amazing. He lit up the room, he controlled the room, and it was value, and he did it naturally. It was smooth. He did it like he'd been doing it for 20 years, and he only 20 years old, and that's a blessing, man. And at this point, what does that C10 run look like for you? What is a day in the life you waking up calling everybody after that? What does your day look like as far as pushing for this next goal?
Man, in all honesty, I just stopped looking at my back office. I'm looking at C10. It's one phone call away, in all honesty. And I just really like to, I'm the closer I get is I determine my success by the success around me. So You know, like I need to focus on make sure that people around me making money. If the people around me ain't making money, I don't care what my back office I could be a C10. I'm not a C10 until I got other C10. So it's like now it's just literally I would say like one phone call away. Like in all honesty, you know, but at the same exact time, it's just like, man, I don't define myself. I'm not even looking at the rank. Like I just, as long as the people around me eating and they making way more money than I was making faster than how I was making it, that's what C10 is to me, the impact in all honesty. Just impacting 500 lives. Like it don't even have to be in the back office, but can I impact 500 lives in all honesty?
This is heat. Okay, if y'all are not taking notes, you're asleep and you're sick. Okay, like.
Hope you got your pen.
Thank you. Like what? Are you kidding me? Drop some fire in the chat if y'all are getting value right now. I'm getting so much value right now. We didn't even have to ask no questions. You ran through it so naturally, like y'all.
I'm sensation. I'm trying to tell you.
I love
I seen
here.
it. I was
I
a
love
witness.
it here. Thank you. I've learned so much.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys for having me again. Thank you guys for just inviting me out.
Oh yeah, we not done though. We not done. Anybody got any more questions? Because if not, it's my favorite part of the call. Y'all got some more? Is it time?
I'm ready.
Is it time?
I'm ready.
I don't even know what he can give us. You know,
Yo, if you know, you know. Drop it in the chat. If you know, you know.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, we got a question.
Oh, we got a question in the chat? Go for it.
How did you
Duplication. Now we get it together.
Okay, yeah. How did you start the duplication? Like, cause you did it so seamlessly. It seems.
Yeah. Definitely. One thing I did, I would say that really started the duplication was just seeing what my mindset at, you know, realizing what my team really wanted from this, you know, first, because I couldn't give them anything that they didn't want, you know, so I just had to find out really what they really want, you know, find out that people want to do other things like fashion, you know, real estate, people want to get into music, people want to travel, people want to own their own business, you know, open their own restaurant, open up their family business for their parents, you know, and so really just, you know, just seeing what they want, you know, and then focus on the vision, you know, and do they see the vision, you know, not their vision, but our vision, you know, can they see everyone else around them living the lifestyle that they said they want to live, you know, not just you having a successful lifestyle, but the people around you having a successful lifestyle, like that vision, like, can you see the lifestyle where everyone connected to you is in abundance, and just make sure that the vision was there first, you know, like where did they end up with this? I always tell them, right, when you run your race, focus on the finish line. Like, so what you see, like the ending result of what you want, just focus on that in all honesty, like, and keep that in vision.
Hey,
Cool. Appreciate it. That's what's up.
Definitely.
Bet. Mr. Isaiah had a question. He said, what about people's excuses?
Oh man, that's man, I can say, man, about excuses. See, and it's crazy because I'm 20 years old and I was an excuse giver. And one thing I've learned from me personally giving excuses, right, that was me looking for a shortcut to give up on myself. For me, 100%, because I realized that the only limits that we have are the limits we put on ourselves, you know, and we control our limits, you know, and that's really, like I said, when it comes to excuses, I always hear people say, you know, it's a matter of, you know, different things, this call, that call, I was here, I was there, and I always go back to excuses, and I say, you know, remember that conversation we had about your why, you know, your family, right? Well, we got to make sure that we change our perspective, you know, because when you change your perspective on how you view things, then your priorities change. And when your priorities change, then your habits change. And so I was like, okay, bet we have to get them to change their habits. So we got to focus on different priorities. And so really, when it comes to excuses, I got them focused on their priorities. Okay, bet these are the excuses that you have, but these are the priorities that you know what I'm saying, that you need to get done. So what's more important, getting your priorities done or just having these priorities, calling them priorities, but they're not really priorities? Because if they were priorities, they would be already out. They wouldn't even be on the list anymore because you would have got them done. And so I have people realize all the time, what's more important, your excuses or your priorities, you know, your time or your money, you know, yourself or others, you know, and it's just really about sacrifice, in all honesty, discipline. You know, that's all it is. You know, it's okay to tell like me, I have to be that person telling my mom, you can't call me all day now. Like that's not doing anything for me. Distracting. Like, and it's just, you have to be that person to let them know, okay, like burn them bridges. That's what I had. That's really the biggest part about excuses, because we don't want to burn them bridges. We want to stay connected to our old selves. We're not ready to give up who we used to be to become who we want to become. And so until you can really detach yourself from who you once used to be, right? How people used to see you. You can't do the same things you used to do. You can't walk the same way you used to walk. You can't even move the same way you used to move, because the moment you slip up, that's when people are going to get on you and call you out on being the old you. But the thing about being the old you is people rather you be the old you than the new you with success. And so they're going to call you out on you doing the thing that you want to do, because they want to recognize what they're used to, right? They recognize their comfortability. They recognize their comfort zone in you. And as long as you're not growing, right, they're comfortable. And see, your growth is attached to them getting uncomfortable. You know, your growth is attached to their growth. And until you get uncomfortable, the people around you won't get uncomfortable. And that's where it comes to excuses, you know. So really just, like I said, just getting them focused on their priorities. Like, okay, bet you missed this call for what reason? Now, is that reason what you going to tell your kids when they ask you, why are we not multimillionaires, when you know these multimillionaires that was in the same company as you?
What you gonna tell your kids?
and all honesty, that's what I think about, because I was like, man, I would hate to be asked that question. Like me, it don't matter what age, but just to say, Dad, what happened? You were in that company and you're the only person that's not, like, to me, I'm like, how can I come back from that, you know? Mm-hmm. And that's what I don't want to come back from. I'd rather stay ahead of the curve, in all honesty.
Hey, man. Hey, man. The young sensation. He did not disappoint. You feel me? Shout out to Savior, man. Y'all make sure y'all give him a follow on social media. Make sure y'all give my co-host a follow. If you know, you know, man. It's time to get to it. We do have a fire call coming up, Midnight Heat, with I do believe Mr. T. Mitchell and Jay Stu. Is that right, Rob?
Yeah. They about to get started here in a second. We got to get to that call, but first,
we need some quick bars, sir. Some quick bars.
Quick bars from you, bro. You gotta make Houston proud, bro. You gotta make Houston proud.
All right.
Yes, sir. Hey, so
we gonna drop a word in the chat. We gonna give you a word, and we just need you to give us a couple bars.
And Mr. PIP'N, can you give him a Houston beat, baby? Let's go.
Houston. You always come up with these Houston beats. H-Town. Every beat I put on, he always say, give me another one.
Guess what? There's so many Houston people out there showing it.
Yo, what should his word be? Value.
Hey, that's what he brought today.
Okay, straight value.
We value.
Yeah.
Hey, good intro. I like the intro there.
Turn it up, bro.
Look at the value, yeah. I'm giving value, yeah. Yeah. Look. So look. Look. The gym is for the fans, but the value for the chairman. Had to change to get the weapon. Had to change to live my lesson. Turn the L's into the lesson. Now I'm living different. I'm living like a king, oh yeah. Living like a king, oh yeah. Oh my God, look. I'm trying to get in my vibe, yeah. I'm trying to get in my ride, yeah. Living, I'm coming inside, yeah. Living, I'm living my life, yeah. Flying, I'm flying, I'm flying, I'm flying through clouds, yeah. Yeah.
Hey, let's go. That was wild.
Are you
What?
kidding me?
That boy
Yo!
good.
That boy good.
Yeah, funny, bro.
No. So you dropping a mixtape or not?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Y'all, thank you
playing.
so much for this call. This has been amazing.
I don't know what else he can't do, people.
Right.
Man,
Yo.
I appreciate y'all for having me on. Really, really do. Thank y'all.
Oh man,
It's been a blessing and an honor to have you on this call, y'all. We do PIP'N Ain't Easy every Monday through Thursday, 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. Come tap in with us. Come get the value from these leaders in this organization and follow us on Instagram. Oh, wait, right there.
Right.
Let's go.
Hey, pimping ain't easy.
But somebody got to do it.
And it might as well be us, baby.
Let's go. See y'all
Let's
tomorrow, same time, same
go.
place. We have I Am Educator Tyrone Foster in the building.
Yes, sir.
Bye, y'all. Love y'all, family.